So your ex is too busy playing chess with your life rather than doing the right thing. Sound familiar? Today we're going to be looking at legal manoeuvring by narcissistic exes. So a narcissist will play every trick in the book to try and win. And I use those because I don't think there is a win in family court, but try and win in family court. And one of the ways they do that is by using the process itself. Now, that can be done in lots of different ways. It might be the whole thing, like just going to court in the first place might be part of a legal manoeuvring strategy. It could be filing frivolous lawsuits, particularly ones that kind of circumvent the process. It can be false allegations. It can be delay. So very common, happens all the time, is there's a deadline that everyone has to send their information in. You're meant to share on a certain day, or it's meant to be into the court by a certain day. Narcissists will very, very rarely send theirs in on time. They will always be late. You, on the other hand, send yours in on time because you respect the court. And what that means is they get to see your hand before you get to see theirs. So they can then, in their statement, adjust it, giving them the upper hand. And unfortunately, they get away with it because there is no repercussion on that. They might not show it up to court and then play victim next time. So there might be decisions that are made. The court might go ahead with a hearing, and there might be decisions that are made which might go in your favour. When the order is sent through to them, obviously they're not going to be happy because things might have gone in your favour. So they show up to the next hearing and undermine everything that has happened. And again, no consequences for the fact that they didn't show up. They just get to do that. They can hide things. They can not engage with different things that they're asked to do. And again, there's a lot of the part of the difficulty and the part of the reason they get away with the legal manoeuvring is there aren't any consequences. So there's no reason for them not to play these games. In terms of, so for you, how do you defend against that? Well, the first thing is there's nothing you can do to stop them from behaving in this way. This is part of who they are. They will always be trying to get the upper hand on you. They will always be trying to find a sneaky way to win, and go do what they want to do as opposed to what they're supposed to do and what is the right thing to do. It's always about doing what they want to do, doing it the way they want to do it. They'll change things at the last minute, submit things at the last minute to throw you off course. You've either gone through it. If you're about to go through it, then I hope that this is helping you sort of understand the mindset. So the defending part is, number one, preempt as much as possible. So being aware, watch this video and make notes. Be aware of the sort of things that they're going to do. Never take anything on face value. So like I said, if there's a deadline, just know they're going to put it in late. Now, does that mean that you then put yours in late as well? No, but you could maybe make reference to it within your statement, or certainly it could be something that you bring up. So being aware of the tactic is so valuable. It allows you to, like I say, preempt as much as possible. Whilst you can't stop them, what you can do is in that preempting, you can then use them as part of your own strategy. So whatever those might be, so you might be preempting that there's going to be false allegations. You might be preempting that, like I said, they're going to send in something late. You might preempt even that they're going to breach the order. Now, whilst you can't necessarily do anything to stop them breaching the order, you can beforehand say, I think this is what's going to happen. And then when it does, you can smugly see, I told you so. But it all adds to part of that pattern of behaviour. So the final way is to make it part of your own strategy. You're trying to prove that this person thinks that they're superior to you, undermines you and the process. So this is one of the things for a lot of people, that they focus on how they're being undermined themselves, how this is undermining them. I suggest turning that onto the court and saying they're undermining the process. They're undermining your judge. They're undermining you. So kick on their ego a little bit. Put it back in their court. They are always trying to belittle you. So to make you look like the bad person. They are liars. They don't listen. They will only do what they want to do. These are all behaviours that we can work with. They're all part of creating a pattern of the type of personality that this is. And not to get the court to outwardly say, okay, you mate, you're the problem. What we want is the court to say, I don't have the foggiest idea how to deal with this. We have tried everything. We have exhausted all avenues that are available to us. We need help. We need an expert to come in and look at these behaviours. And so that is what we're aiming for all the way through, is to make the court realise they can't handle this. And that's simply chugging along with, like I say, you preempting what's going to happen, predicting what's going to happen, and using it against your ex as part of your strategy. So those are my top tips for handling their legal manoeuvring tactics. Obviously there's lots, and I'm going to do videos to discuss more of their tactics, but this is one that's been coming up lately in my client work, so I thought I'd jump on and do a quick video about that. If you have any questions or comments, do comment below. Share your experiences of legal manoeuvring. How did they use the process against you? How did they manage to circumvent their process in order to achieve a better outcome for themselves, or at the very least to slow down your progress within the court system? If you do need any help with dealing with a narcissistic ex, whether that be through parental alienation, DARVO, gaslighting, manipulation, gatekeeping, controlling, you name it, I'm here to support you. The Get Court Ready program is available. I'll leave a link below. Also offer one-to-one support for strategy through the process. And again, I'll leave a link below if you want a free 20-minute consultation with me to see how I can help you with your case. So do take care, everyone, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.